Some of Patricia Robledo's best childhood memories are tied to gardening.
My dad was huge on his garden. It had bicycle paths, it had trees, fruit trees everywhere.
But that was more than a decade ago. Only recently has she started planting and harvesting again.
For some years, we didn't garden or harvest because it kind of just builds up emotions.
That's because since the age of 19, Patricia, her sister, and younger brother have been alone in this Arleta home, looking out for themselves after their parents were deported back to Mexico.
That was hard.
It all started when her parents became victims of fraud. The person they had been paying to be their lawyer wasn't a lawyer after all and was arrested just weeks before they were due in court. They raced to hire a new attorney in the days before the trial, but it was too late. When they showed up, they were unprepared. No documents, no evidence.
During that court appearance, the judge ruled against them, and a deportation order was given to them.
Her parents lived the next 5 years with that deportation order looming over their heads. And so, without effective legal counsel, one Tuesday morning in 2010, ICE showed up at their home.
My mom started telling us where she kept her savings, where the important documents were. And they took them.
The ripples of deportation were felt immediately as well as over time in every aspect of their lives. All of a sudden, the siblings had to get full-time jobs, pay for a mortgage, and a pile of bills. And so despite her father's commitment to education and her dreams of getting a doctorate, Patricia couldn't finish. She dropped out of college in her third year.
I was at a point where I didn't have motivation for life. I didn't have goals anymore.
20 miles away in Pasadena, Antonio is walking with his attorney, Lisa Okamoto. Antonio's story is remarkably similar to Patricia's. I was detained by ICE when I was on my way to work. I was taken to the Adelanto Immigration Detention Center. The main difference is while he was detained, Antonio was given access to an immigration lawyer free of charge through the LA Justice Fund, a pilot program created in 2017 that has provided attorneys to 528 low-income migrants, about 170 of them children, all in removal proceedings. I wouldn't be here anymore if it wasn't for the program. Immigrants with lawyers are 10 times more likely to win their cases, according to the Vera Institute of Justice. The fund was so impactful that LA County is converting the pilot to a permanent program. Lisa, directing attorney at Immigrant Defenders Law Center, says it will keep Angelino families together.
It's a huge step for this greater vision and mission that we have to have a public defender system for immigrants in LA.
But the program isn't without controversy, as it will use more than $4 million in public funds. Patricia is now at work at a construction company in Tarzana.
There's nothing I wouldn't want more than for other families to not have to go through what my family went to.
Even here, her parents aren't far. Her mother is on her computer background, and her dad, the gardener. His motto is proudly displayed on her wall. Positive mind, positive life.